Hello, and welcome to the MJM Yachts 50z. My name's Grady Byus with Point Yacht Sales in Annapolis, Maryland, and today I'll be giving you a guided tour through the MJM 50 and talking to you about a few of my favorite features on board. Thanks, and follow along. As we begin our walkthrough on the MJM 50, there's a couple things I'd like you to keep in mind. First, pay close attention to the accessibility of the boat, how open the layout is, transom boarding doors, side boarding doors on both port and starboard side, power opening front windshields, sliding side windows, and wide side decks as you move forward. The boat is laid out to be very functional, yet very purposeful and elegant in all of its execution. The cockpit is accessed from port and starboard boarding doors, as well as a transom door which can provide access to the hydraulic swim platform where you might have a dinghy, or in this case, some kayaks. To port is a serving bar with ice maker or fridge and storage. The C-shaped cockpit seating to starboard with electric actuating up-down table allows you to convert into a nice full-size sleeping berth for extra guests on board in the conditioned space, as well as an L-shaped port side lounge. Underneath the port and starboard seating in the bridge deck, you'll see tremendous amounts of storage with space to fit 2 fully assembled mountain bikes, or in this particular case, electric road bikes, with plenty of extra gear. One of the most surprising spaces on the MJM 50 is this utility or storage room. It houses the standard Seakeeper gyro stabilizer, the air conditioning systems, and an optional washer-dryer. This particular boat opted for more storage instead of the washer-dryer, so combine that with our port and starboard lazarette storage, you have an amazing amount of storage for whatever you're doing on board. Right from the helm, you have everything you need. From the steering wheel, Volvo Penta joystick control, right down to a sliding window so that I can access the springline cleat when we're docking. You can also notice it's an easy access to the back of the boat, and I have a great sight line forward with power opening windows. The helm of the 50Z has a double-wide stid seat to starboard and a wide stid seat to port for ample seating. The passage onto the bow is highlighted by wide side decks and strong handholds throughout. Moving forward, you have a solid stainless bow rail that wraps around nearly half of the boat to give you ultimate comfort and protection when going forward. You'll also see high-quality stainless steel hardware, foot controls for your windlass, as well as a windlass control aft at the helm, and accessible bridge deck electronics. The galley on the MJM 50 is very well appointed, with an undermounted stainless steel sink, convection microwave oven, fridge freezer drawer combo, induction cooktop, and top opening deep freezer. You can day boat or go away for long weekends or week-long trips and have plenty of storage. I'm sitting in what is lovingly referred to as the great room on the MJM 50. This space is part of the 80-20 principle that we talked about, where it's a nice open room for 80% of your use. You have a space you can have lunch, have breakfast and coffee when you wake up in the morning, and just have a nice relaxation space that may not be on deck. As the 20% rule goes, this space also creates, to make this table pedestal go down, to create a queen-size berth. There are a few other layouts that we can offer you with a fixed second berth in this space with a wall panel system, or a convertible panel system, so in about 15 minutes you can go from what you see here to a fully enclosed second stateroom. The 50Z has his and her heads and showers, which means that to starboard you have a separate shower and a very well appointed head. And here we are looking to port at the second of the two heads. The master stateroom on the 50Z has a walk-around queen berth with chair and vanity or desk, as well as a cedar back hanging locker to port. Cherry interior finishing really highlights the workmanship and the woodwork that you have coming out of the Boston Boat Works facility. The MJM line is built out of an all-epoxy hull with foam core to make it a very fast and lightweight boat. It's made to be very simple to take care of with things like synthetic teak, no exterior teak to varnish, and generally just being an easier boat to operate as a couple. Thanks for joining me on the walkthrough of the MJM 50. I'm with Point Yacht Sales, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. If I could leave you with one piece of advice, it's find yourself on an MJM when you can. A lot of the details that we've talked about today are difficult to see over video, and there's a lot of quality and craftsmanship that goes into this boat that set it apart from pretty much anything else you're going to view. Look forward to seeing you out on the water, and again, please don't hesitate to reach out and we'll try and get you on an MJM. Thank you.